Hello.
Hi.
Speedboats, how do they work? Nobody knows.
Hi,
But I
Vsauce.
think
Michael
yes.
here. Dear God. What the fuck is going on? I'm losing to a bed!
I can't believe it. I'm losing to a rug.
Yes, that is the joke that the line I was referencing ripped off. Because it's a line from Disney's Hunchback of Notre Dame, in which the gargoyle says that, which is the most obvious and blatant trying to cash in on the success that Aladdin had with Robin Williams, that any of those movies that did that had.
Mm-hmm.
Whether or not it's the worst is an excellent question, being as Danny DeVito's satyr in Hercules was also pretty bad.
This is before the Trash Man was even conceptualized.
Yes.
What a time to be alive.
The whole thing is that the character of the genie was created, like, the first animation test of him was literally like him lip synced to one of Robin Williams' stand-up bits. So the genie was made with Robin Williams in mind.
Mm-hmm.
And whereas, like, after that, it was a whole thing of, okay, what celebrity can we bring in? Additionally, Robin Williams didn't want them advertising the fact that he was in the movie, but Disney did anyway, and he kind of refused to work with them again for a while after that.
Yeah, he didn't reprise his role in the second Aladdin, but I think he
did in the third.
Mm-hmm.
And the issue with the third is the fact that no one was really restraining him that time. Because that's also the whole thing when you have someone improving, is you kind of need to make it to where they are like reining it in. You can't just use everything.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of those movies with improv humor don't tend to be too good, because for some reason no one understands how to edit. Anyway. We're on chapter 5 of Rest Calm and Remember Me.
Yes, we only completed one last time.
Yes.
Yes.
There's no hello again. I just wanted to thank Dark Dust 27.
Dark Dust!
Why is that name so funny to me?
I like the name. Like, just Dark Dust. I might use it at some point in time, just because.
There's something like weirdly silly about it. You know what I mean?
Actually, no, I'm not going to use it because that'd be plagiarism.
Yes.
Do it anyways.
Yes. Just have it as the code name for an NPC in whatever, like, D&D or whatever roleplay thing you end up in charge of next.
Mm-hmm.
So possibly the next arc of the thing we're working on.
That could be interesting, yes. I actually have an idea from last session that I might use.
Meanwhile, we still have to finish Monster of Every Other Week before we can start the Planeswalker thing, because I am not running two things at the same time.
Yeah, no, that's
again
fine, dude.
Especially not back to back.
I also need to finish writing about the plane that my turtles from.
Yeah. And same. I need to figure out ship for, like, this Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Because, dear God, a lot happened.
Mm-hmm.
This might be time for a decompression episode. Or decompression session.
It could be, yeah.
I mean, I have one thing possibly in mind.
Mm-hmm. Slice of Life episode. Let's do that.
I'm just gonna put it here. That's not how you spell that. How the fuck do you spell that word? I'm gonna finish the author's note. For reviewing last chapter, I also want to thank who's of you who have read this far. Ooh, you guys are great. Please read and review. I love hearing back from you guys.
I don't.
Have you been reading the reviews?
Maybe.
I I'm being held here against my will. Cat, I'm sorry. Actually, no, it's not against my will.
It's actually against my will. I didn't invite these people. They just broke into my home. Help.
Oh, if I can leave, then I will. Like right now, if you're giving me permission right now to leave, goodbye.
Dear God.
No, Zane, we have to go through with
I
this.
was making a joke, you fuck.
Oh, it's my line.
Yes.
We pulled up alongside Rao and Arod, and as I watched the dark tree line each inch closer and closer, a thought suddenly occurred to me. Here comes
Oh
the
my
thought.
God, the forest actually is alive and it's moving towards us.
Begone, thought.
If it breathes, it's a thought.
Mm-hmm.
She breathes, she's a thought. Therefore, my girlfriend is.
Yeah, right there, Llytic?
Never.
Okay. Zane, I believe it's your line.
Oh dear God.
Uh-oh.
Jane.
Okay,
Oh, he's muted and deafened.
yeah. Should I read another line?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Hey, Rao, do you know more legends and myths pertaining to the Duamir or the elves?
Oh,
Oh God. Hello?
Oh,
hi.
I'm sorry, I just stole your line, Zane.
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't want to leave because I remember you saying that can mess with the recording sometimes, so I just muted myself to act like I was gone.
Okay, gotcha.
Hell.
It was a joke. That
Yeah.
was a joke, lads!
A jest, if you will.
You've gotten memed on, my guys. How do you feel?
She thought for a few minutes as I anxiously shifted in my saddle before she said, "Yes, I do, actually. Yes, I do. Few, actually. Would you like to hear them? Would you like to hear about the time that I destroyed the elf empire?"
Did you ever hear about the tragedy of Dark Plagueis the Wise?
I mean, I was
Dark
making another
Pelagius the
Tamamo no
elf.
May reference, but okay.
It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Plot twist, it turns out that Rao is actually Tamamo no May in disguise. She was actually biding her time to destroy the city.
Ah, yes. What I wanted them to do was burn down the inn. That's where I left all the explosives.
What I wanted them to do was burn down the castle. No, what I wanted them to do was kill the mayor.
I eagerly nodded and waited for Rao to recall one of the tales.
I was going to trick him into demolishing the orphanage
Of course.
with the orphan still inside.
Just as planned, KKK.
Yeah, ha ha ha.
Do ho ho ho.
All right.
Let's see.
Let's see, she mumbled. There was a tale
Dear
that spread
God.
across the towns near the forest a while back. It was said that the Elf King Canthar and the Elf Queen Marietta still linger in the depths of the forest, but as spirits, the story says that they wait for their surviving kin to come and find them.
No.
Sadly, we don't have any of those here.
So that the lost elf could find them. Gee, I wonder who that is.
Me too.
Gee.
That's not on the nose at all.
Fucking hell. Hey, you thought some of this shit I wrote was fucking blatant. It said that Mariera sings every night. Canthar uses his skill and magic to enchant instruments to play alongside her. And all I'm thinking about is like how similar Canthar is to Kothar, the name of that lizard folk monk I made.
Canther, like...
Canthar, like cancer with a lisp.
Yeah, that's where I was going, but I didn't. I felt like that joke was in poor taste, so... She thought for another minute or two, then continued. There is one more I can remember off the top of my head. It is said that the ancient Ints, the tree people I was telling you about, guards the forest. It is only if they deem you worthy that you could be free to move around the forest. If they don't, then they'll kill you on the spot. Day 7, still no Shrek.
They don't consider me worthy due to the fact that I have toppled several empires.
I've slaughtered thousands.
Yeah, I'm actually a several thousand-year-old magical fox.
Big oof.
I eat children.
I eat children and torture people for fun.
You know those guys that killed you back there for doing that thing to you? I know loads of ways you could have made their lives a lot worse than just killing them.
I was planning on dismembering them piece by piece.
You saved me the trouble of getting in trouble for it, though, so thanks.
I was going to trick the orphans into doing it. Hey kids, here's a pinata.
Yeah, the orphans are perfect because no one cares about them.
Oh my god. Gosh. Who are they going to tell? Their parents?
Spoilers, they don't have any.
Sometimes I snack on them. Fucking hell.
Alright, that was haha funny and all, but yeah, I think we should...
Tom, please stop.
I hate my life right now, I'm sorry.
Well, I highly doubt that's the story's fault.
No, it's not the story's fault. It's
you
just
might want to
other
look at some things.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'm just upset that this whole thing is cut into my book budget. Fucking line is it? Who talked about the ends? It was Tom.
Yeah, I
I did the Lost Elf thing. The next line was talking about the ends.
Oh yeah,
you read that. So it'd be Zane's line.
Yeah.
A small shiver.
A small shiver ran up my spine at her ominous words. The foxwoman shifted in her saddle to give me a hard, concerned look.
These trees will kill you. Ah, ominous.
By the way, these trees, evil.
Of course, you could also buy them a pitcher of ale at that one bar they go to.
No, buy them a barrel of ale, and they'll be happy for a long time.
They'll shotgun it.
Glug, glug, glug.
Honestly, that might be like my favorite thing that I've made Vundis do so far. Yeah, you put a hole in that pitcher of ale, in that barrel of alcohol. Welp, only one solution.
Waste not, want not.
Oh. Honestly, I just have had fun role-playing her.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, I need to make an in-character joke about everyone, everyone, forgetting that Vundis is supposed to be a woman. I get it. It's the voice. But frankly, you should have heard my mother's. It makes me look like Hilda. Don't even get me started on my father.
just
a family of baritones.
I never mistake you as a guy, Vundis.
Everyone else does. I think whenever Zane had bartender call Vundis sir, I think one of the things I said is, yeah, it's the shoulders, isn't it?
I think that was a line, yeah.
Anyway, let's see. So small shiver. Okay. I just hope you will find what you're looking for, Ava, for that forest is full of danger at every turn. The elves' magic. God damn it. Still runs wild in there, and if you're not careful in what you do, you will be killed. How much you want to bet she'll be fine because elf? That the elf's magic isn't going to kill the elf.
It's going to make her more powerful, and then Ava will become the new evil. over, and she will
If you
wage war
strike
on
me
our...
down, I shall come back more powerful than you ever imagined.
I'm just imagining now Ava just assembling an army of tree people and marching on Artie's kingdom just to...
Fuck me.
Artie! Fuck me!
Hey, guess what, Artie? I'm a queen now, so we can get married!
Fuck me right now, Artie! Fuck me!
And meanwhile, just fucking Rao's waiting to like just destroy the kingdom.
Like, well, with this elf lady around, I might not have to.
Just realized the whole thing with the assassin. If you made the assassin invisible, would that make every attack that hits when people can't see them a surprise? Or no?
It would give them advantage, yes.
Okay. I was just looking during its first turn. Okay, has advantage on attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn. Any hit the assassin scores against a surprised creature is a critical hit.
Ooh. It wouldn't be a surprise shot. It would just be advantage on every attack. So
okay, so I guess the first turn it would just be that people are surprised because what the fuck is stabbing us?
Yep, basically.
Watch someone still manage to not get hit.
Laughs and turtle.
Okay. You just feel something bounce off your shell. Turn around, there's nothing there.
My word, what was that? Just turn us around.
Still fails perception check.
Must be nothing. Keeps walking. Another shiver. Must have been the wind. Another shiver went up my spine as I nodded, glancing around again only to see the progress we've made. The tree trunks were starting to become visible as we neared the other side of the field, to my disappointment. We must have been talking for a few hours at least.
We're almost through the field, Rao cheerfully observed, adding after a moment of riding, I've never liked that field. It's too bright for me.
Also, I'm allergic to sunflowers.
That too.
Glancing out over the yellow sunflowers, now made red by the setting sun. Wouldn't they be orange then? They wouldn't turn to a different primary color. What?
Who knows, dude?
I could see where she was coming from. You mentioned earlier that they were so bright that it was making your eyes water. Which makes me wonder how fucking bright the sun is where you are.
Huh?
God damn
it. They may be bright, but I like how they are just growing here naturally, I commented brightly, turning back to Rao, who just shrugged.
Brightly.
Also brightly.
Joke's on you also. It's actually a sunflower farm made for growing seeds, for like harvesting seeds for a snack.
And now, my beauty, is something with poison in it, I think. With poison in it, but attractive to the eye and soothing to the smell. Poppies. Poppies.
They're sunflowers, not poppies.
That's what the sunflower thing has been reminding me of, and I've been looking for the thing for a while. That's why I was distracted just a second ago.
I think it would be a lot more concerning if, like, the poppy scene in holy shit, Wizard of Oz happened, but with sunflowers, so the flowers were all like taller than everyone.
That would have been scary, yes.
You just hear this thud like near you, but you can't see where, like, what happened. Just, boom. Who was that? Just the fucking Tin Man and the Scarecrow are left very confused because they can't see their friends who just collapsed.
Oz never did give nothing to the Tin Man that he didn't already have.
Do you know the origin story for the Tin Man?
No, actually.
If memory serves, it was the whole thing that he was like a woodcutter initially, like a human woodcutter. Who I'm trying to remember what exactly it was. Tin Man origin story, because I'm trying to remember by the name of Nick Copper, or the Tin Woodsman. book series. Yeah. Originally an ordinary man by the name of Nick Chopper, first appearing in the marvelous land of Oz, the Tin Woodman used to make his living chopping down trees in the forest of Oz as his father had before him. The Wicked Witch of the East enchanted his axe to prevent him from marrying his sweetheart after being bribed by the lazy old woman who kept the Munchkin Maiden as a servant. So I guess he liked them short and did not wish to lose her. In a later book in the series, The Tin Woodman of Oz, the woman is said to be the witch's servant, and it is the witch herself who decides to enchant Nick's axe. The enchanted axe chopped off his limbs one by one. Each time he lost a limb, Ku-Klip, the tinsmith, replaced it with a prosthetic limb made of tin. Finally, there was nothing left of him but tin. However, Ku-Klip neglected to replace his heart. Once Nick Chopper was made entirely of tin, he was unable to love the lady he had fallen for. So literally what it is that he was cursed to chop off his own limbs.
This was a book, wasn't it?
This was in the books.
I want to read the books now. That's really dark. I like it.
Also, just this one munchkin. Okay, I guess he had a thing for short people.
I ain't judging.
Then again, we've already established that I don't like looking down.
Mm-hmm.
Which fucking line is it?
I
think I read my line.
I read my line ending with.
I
shrug.
read the glancing. Oh wait, no wait.
You read the red by the setting sun, and then I said
Red by the setting.
Rao, who just shrugged, and then I think it's Zane's line.
Yeah.
Her ears perked up from underneath her hood as she snapped her head around to Forrest.
Oh God, your neck broke.
Falls down.
Just that one fucking like joke that Danny made from like Sonic Boom playthrough. And they say this is the worst Sonic game ever. Oh, let me just preemptively break my neck then. Crunch. Dad, you okay? Dad?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, they recently, not recently, but within like the last year, uploaded a best of moments to the Game Grumps channel of that playthrough.
Interesting.
Yeah. Let's see where the next snap. Okay, listen, it's her voice on the wind. Rao whispered urgently, pulling on the reins to make Alrod stop.
Vanyata halted beside the silver horse without my command and turned her head towards the dark treetops. Closing my eyes and straining my ears, I eventually heard a soft, mournful but beautiful voice rising and falling with the breeze. I'm just imagining the Barney singing, "I love you, you love me."
No, I'm just imagining that. I don't know why. The immediate thing that popped into my head is just that one like fucking remix from when they were like Aaron and Danny were playing Sonic R. A beautiful mournful voice, and you just hear Danny, "Everybody supersonic racing. Stop making love to my dad."
The haunting sound of a piano and then a violin rose and twined with the voice, creating a mournful and haunting melody that filled my heart with sadness of a lost time. Now cry me a river.
I can see you trying to fuck my poppy.
I wish I could understand what she's singing about, Rao commented softly, making me open my eyes and glance at her, my third eye opening.
I can translate it for you if you like. You dumb bitch. I whispered.
The song goes, "Bitches and hoes, bitches and hoes."
2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy. I like good trees.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
I'm a child. I'm a mother. I'm a sinner. I'm a saint.
Yeah, I didn't know the lyrics to that, but I thought it worked.
don't know why that one. Just all these like terrible options for songs that it is. Wow, I didn't expect the Queen to be a Nate Dogg fan. Or not Nate. Oh, who the fuck was it on that song? It was Eminem and so. For some reason, the name that pops in my mind is Nate Dogg. I don't think that's it. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get more ass than a toilet seat.
Did you finish your line, Llytic?
I don't think I started mine.
You said I could translate.
Oh wait, no. Closing my eyes to concentrate on the voice better.
There we go. She's singing a song in the ancient language, so my translation's going to be a bit rough. I'm drawing up my knowledge of the Elven language.
She's speaking the language of the gods.
Well, at least it's not a
I
song.
don't know why. Oh god, now I'm just thinking like more possible. This is fucking X gonna give it to you. X go give it to you. Fuck it, get it on your own. X go give it to you. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real with the non-stop pop a stainless steel.
Hey.
Just Rao being very confused. Wait, this is what the Queen's been singing?
Jess.
Wait, it's Zane's line?
Yes.
I wish I could. Oh wait, no, I just said that line.
When that.
When that haunting voice took up the lyrics, I translated.
When the dark, when the dark wood fell before me.
Oh, we're doing this. Okay, and all the paths were overgrown.
I'll fucking do all of it then. Fine.
Oh, what? I thought we were going to alternate. I mean, did you want to read all of it?
Fine, sure, whatever. When the dark wood fell before me and all the paths were overgrown, when the priests of pride say there is no way, I tilted the sorrows of stone. I did not believe because I could not see, though you came to me in the night. When the dawn seemed forever lost, you showed me your love in the in the light of the stars. Cast your eyes to the ocean, cast your soul to the sea. When the dark night seems endless, please remember me. When the mountain rose before me by the deep well of desire, from the fountain of forgiveness, beyond the ice and the fire. Wow, really great for you to not only translate that, but adjust the rhyme scheme to where it rhymed in English.
Dun dun dun.
That's an actual song, I'm willing to bet.
It might be.
Yes.
If it's original.
I just looked. It is.
Oh, crap. It is a song fic.
Please stop.
Why do we keep finding these?
Well, okay. There were the ones by Lynx Queen. And then she also did. And then, like, 20 Druidic Cats also did this in her previous Shrek fic.
I choked on the last word, feeling her sorrow as if it
Choked
was
on the
my
word
own.
fire?
Yes, the song continued on, but I couldn't compose myself in time to translate it. Vanyita whinnied worriedly as I felt Rao rub my back in an effort to comfort. The Elf Queen sang on for a few more minutes before her voice faded out until it was a whisper in the wind. I'm just imagining the Frozen 2. Damn it, I don't know the tune.
I haven't seen Frozen 2 yet.
It's actually one. I really liked it. It's the animation is more gorgeous than the first one, and that's saying something. The story was decent. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad either. And again, gorgeous movie. Anyone who gets a chance to watch it.
More ill-fitting songs for this, and now I'm just imagining that it was just Gladiator from Doom Eternal. I can translate if you like. Rip and tear.
Only then I felt my sorrow lifting until I was able to wipe my eyes on my sleeve.
Rip and tear. It's really beautiful, you know. It's really beautiful.
You have a beautiful language.
Rip and tear. But, you know, I was really wondering why they were aggressively yelling "Gar in took," but I guess that answers it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that my favorite comment under the that upload of the song to YouTube is just the kids. Karen took the kids. God damn it. Okay.
Karen gets to us all, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It was a few more minutes before another voice, this time male, rose in song, joined by her voice and various instruments. Get the fuck off of my lawn!
Go fuck yourself, my friend. There are three types of erections. Some are sensual, others occur during fuck, I can't remember the lyrics to the song, but No Reason Boner by Ninja Sex Party.
Some of them appear during moments of nervous tension, but there's a mysterious
Curious
third
good
kind.
kind.
Seems to
No one
understand.
understands. Happens when my Johnson decides to take matters in dates. Nope, that's not right. That doesn't fit the scheme. That matters. Take things into its own hands. Anyway.
All four of us.
Yeah. All four of us listened to the pair for a long few minutes before Rao shook her head and said, I think we just witnessed a portion of elf magic.
Really?
Stops.
I hadn't noticed.
I think we just witnessed elf magic. It seems you're more sensitive, however, but that's probably because of you being an elf. Thanks, Rao. Ever the fountain of wisdom. Just go back to toppling empires. You're better at that.
I am going to go back to this channel's roots of dead memes to post something in chat.
No. Number 15. God damn it.
I nodded a bit drastically. My eyes
That's
on the dark
it's Tom's line.
Well, fuck you.
Scoob.
I nodded a bit distractedly, my eyes and ears still trained on the dark forest. The foxwoman sighed from beside me and placed a hand on my shoulder.
She then ripped off my arm.
Where we part ways, my friend. It's obvious that you long to find answers you are looking for, so I won't slow you down any more than what I already have.
What?
Children to eat / murder.
Where the fuck is this coming from? Not the children murder. I understand that. I get that.
Well, maybe she listened to the edits and it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't have a blue.
Maybe I shouldn't be in this story. I'm not really contributing anything. Quickly turning so that I was facing her, I saw that she had a sad but understanding look on her face. She was also glowing gently. Sighing in defeat and nodding, I leaned forward and embraced her tightly.
You just met this lady.
Also, nothing about what has happened has really implied what fucking Tamamo has just said.
Thank you for leading me this far and for being my only friend on this long journey, I whispered into her rounded human ear.
Okay, that makes me uncomfortable. that makes me very uncomfortable.
Thanks for helping out.
No, the fact that she has 4 ears.
Oh.
I hate that.
Yeah, feeling her nod, I pulled back and grinned sadly at the foxwoman. Again with the creepy grin.
Does that mean that she also has a tailbone and the tail?
Yes.
Ah! I hate it. I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
T-H-I? T-I-H-I.
TMI?
No, T-I-H-I.
What?
Thanks, I hate it.
Oh. Well, I hate that, so TH whatever the fuck to that.
T-H-I. Fucking hell. T-I-H-I.
Tims. T-I-M-S.
T-he. Anyway.
T-E-E-H-E-E.
God damn it.
Tie high.
Yeah, whatever. Where are you gonna go now?
We're outside and look to the southeastern part of the landscape. A faraway look in her eyes. She has to go back to Japan land.
I have to go to I have to travel finally to Japan so that I can topple whatever fucking empire it was that got toppled by.
Well, I'm gonna go find that place where there are more people like me, only to get laughed at for my blue hair. Even if it takes me the rest of my life, then I probably get settled there. If I could anyway, she replied quietly, a longing tone coloring her voice.
Blue.
She suddenly stood up and floated away.
Bye!
The quickest way to get there is to fly!
Day 8. Still no Shrek.
God damn it. I gently patted Rao on her shoulder in understanding, knowing that feeling intimately. She glanced at me, then towards the forest, then back at me. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back to your man. Now back to me. What's in my hand? It's your favorite thing. Diamonds.
Option that has like an extended universe thing to imply that there's nobody from the original like story in this thing. It just takes place in their universe.
I mean, there's still Artie, but there was a mention of Shrek.
Yeah, but that's only a passing mention. Where's Shrek's love life? Where's the I want to fuck Shrek fan fictions?
I mean, if you want to read, God damn it, why is the fucking Shrek is love, Shrek is life? We can do that.
I need something with more substance.
Dipper goes to Taco Bell?
I've actually never read that.
I haven't either. I've just heard stories.
I haven't even heard of it.
I think I've mentioned it to you before.
If you have, I apologize. I forget.
Everything.
Not everything, but a lot of things.
Anyway.
Well, I forgot my line.
Might be times.
Who said I gently patted Rao? Yep, it is mine. Okay. Yes. Remember, to find the elven path, one has to walk it bare, Rao murmured before slapping Vanyata on the rump, startling the both of us and making the mare gallop straight towards the forest.
Did you just slap my horse?
I don't like where this is going.
I wish I could just cause horses to run if I slapped them. Not like hard, but just gently. I would troll so many people.
Well,
like,
now
that's
I'm
a
just...
nice horse you got there. Slap. They're suddenly like shooting forward into the wall or something.
Oh God!
Oops.
Just do the fucking flinch, like the flinch wall shot for Monster Hunter Ice, like World Iceborne on them. Anyway, now I really am thinking this is Tamamo. I think she just tried to send Ava to her death. Well, gonna send you into the forest of death. Wait, what? Whack!
Bye! Don't forget to write.
All right, you won't be able to. I managed to slow her down to a trot as we neared the huge dark trees. We stopped outside of the tree line and observed what I could see in the forest. There wasn't much I could make out, for it was quickly getting dark. With a deep breath, I dismounted and took Vanyata's reins, gently pulling her into the shade of the Duermer.
I think you just stole Zane's line.
No, I think you've read the thing about slapping the horse. No, you read the thing about slapping the horse. Shit.
Zane, you want to read the next line, or you want me to?
I don't care. I suddenly just got hit with a biggie tired, so...
Well, we're almost done with this
biggie
chapter.
Small.
So. Okay. Alright, let's see here. There was a slight tingling in the air as I stooped to slide my boots and socks off of my feet, planting them on the leaf-strewn ground. Exhaling softly, I wiggled my toes into the cool leaved, and I felt a slight creep up feet.
Slight tingle creep up feet.
Vanilla, being the impatient creature she is, snorted and nudged me with her nose, making me smile and pat her neck.
All right, then I suppose we should get going right after I got off you. Whatever. It's not like we just stopped. I whispered to her, walking around to the saddlebags and rustling around for my map only to find it wasn't there.
It's growing panic. It's growing panic.
Tamamo stole her map.
Did Tamamo steal the map?
I searched the rest of the bags for any sign of any of the two maps with no success. Whimpering in panic, I sat down on a fallen log and held my head in my hands. Great, just fucking great. Why is that so out of place here? How am I supposed to find the elven cities now?
Oh god, it is still so uncomfortable to hear swearing in this fanfiction.
Let Shrek say the fuck word.
Shrek say the fuck word. Get the fuck out my swamp!
Glancing up when I heard Marinara's voice again, I mentally slapped myself.
Ava, you dumbass. Donkey, you dumbass! Stop thinking like a human and start thinking like an elf. So think like a long human? Yes,
Okay, first of all, elves are nothing like humans.
Shut the fuck up, you round ear. I don't want to hear it from the fucking smooth skin.
With an annoyed growl, I stood up again, took Vanyata's reins, and then started following the queen's voice, the ground still tingling under my bare feet. After a while, the weariness from traveling so quickly and under so much stress finally caught up to me. I fainted, just dead ass on the floor. Running a hand over my face, I walked around to the saddle and untied my sleeping roll, spreading it over the leafy ground and laying on it. I let myself slip into sleep with my Yera's haunting voice echoing in my ears.
Everybody supersonic racing.
My internal alarm woke me, making me groan in protest and reluctantly opening my eyes. My ears picked up the sounds of the early birds chirping and flitting around on the branches. Glancing around, I noticed that the forest is gloom. Seemed to be lightened slightly with the coming of morning. I sat up and winced at the ache that was embedded in my muscles. Missing the bed that I only had gotten to sleep on for a brief time, I crawled out of my bedroll and rolled it up, strapping it into Voniata's
Onto, not into.
going
Dear
around
God.
and doing my morning routine.
I strapped it into the horse.
Didn't you know horses come with zippers?
Oh god. I mean, I think if it comes with zipper, you have much more questions. You should have many more questions about what you were writing.
What's a gorilla doing at the bottom of the ocean anyway?
God damn it! Oh no, they're on to us. Don't see a way. As soon as I was done with that, I grabbed a hold of the mare's reins and started walking. The faint tingling in my feet got stronger as I walked, then started to fade as I walked past the certain patch of earth. Curious, I backtracked until it was as strong as it was before. Then I moved to my left and was surprised when the tingling stayed the same instead of decreasing like before.
Remember to find the elven path. One must walk it bare. Raoul's last words echoed in my head before I finally got what you meant. Oh, thank God, it's just barefoot.
I hate that. That is...
Well, it could have been worse.
Remember to take off your shoes, you dumb bitch.
Remember to find the elven path. One must walk it bare. Rose last words echoed in my head before I finally...
Nope, Tom just read that.
So to find the path that will take you to the cities, you must walk the forest barefoot. That explains the tingling that seems to be embedded in the earth here. I'm just picturing since she came in on a horse, she technically hasn't come in barefoot.
30 minutes later, my feet were bleeding and I had several sticks embedded in them. This was not a good day. What an interesting concept. Writer, do not pat yourself on the back.
Author's note. The song in here is Dante's Prayer by Lorena McKennitt. I do not own the song, I just like it.
Ooh woo.
Oh, Lorena Mechanic. She's a good. She does a lot of like songs that are like poems, but she has her own original stuff too. It's like it's really good. She's a
Hey,
good artist.
time to bookmark the next chapter and then copy it and put it in here and pin it so that we
can find it.
can carry on where we were.
Mhm.
Yep. Dear God, what the fuck is going on with my computer? It's doing a thing where it's not saying it's charging, it's just saying it's plugged in.
That's weird.
Yeah, last time I had to restart it to get it to actually start charging properly. I do not want to buy a new power cord. Anyway, special thank you to Destiny Baird and Longreed Jones for supporting us on Patreon. If you would like, if you like what we do and would like to support us, then consider going to the link in the description and going to our Patreon and dropping us something. It helps us out immensely.
Thank y'all. See you next time.
Bye-bye.